Hi, I'm Steve Dale, and I was interim head of knowledge and information at the IDA. That was part of the consultancy work I did as an interim manager. My background really is in the whole area of information management and knowledge management. I see quite a seamless link between the two. And I think one of my key areas of interest really is the communities of practice, and I think in terms of what they might mean to helping collaboration across geographical boundaries is a key part of a new way of knowledge, learning and sharing. And I think particularly for public sector, where there's been, previous to this concept of communities, having a sort of regional bias, the usual silo approach in terms of whether it's regional centres of excellence or regional improvement partnerships. I think what the community of practice offering will deliver to people like that is the ability to open up their boundaries to between regions, such that you can start to have a far more wider agenda for learning and sharing activities. And for example, somebody who might be working up in Yorkshire with one particular issue could potentially help somebody working in Exeter who's got the same issue. So I think the community approach is making sure that those two people can connect together, belong to a community, can share their issues or their learnings, and encourage through that dialogue for a full community and collaborative approach. And the reason I think which is useful now is that if you go back about 5 years, there were not so much or it wasn't as easy, I think, to collaborate. There was thinking through things like forums and email, which are the primary tools if you look back 5 years. I think now there is a much greater opportunity for learning and sharing through social networking tools, and people that have struggled before can now start to use things like blogs and wikis and messaging and feeds, RSS feeds, such that they can actually pick up the information they need to know, as opposed to being inundated with lots of noise on lots of things that they probably don't need to know. So I think now is an exciting time really for public sector to start engaging with some of these tools and facilities. And the idea, in actual fact, both providing the support mechanisms, i.e. the training for those communities, and also a technical platform that will be able to facilitate and encourage that collaboration to take place, I say, through the community website space. So I think that in talking to various people in public sector, most of them will say, that this is exactly the sort of thing they've been waiting for. IDA are now going to deliver it. And when you think that other people have struggled in this area, particularly things like the ODPM and with their, or the DCLG as they're now called, with their talk initiative, again, an attempt to try and get an open collaboration type environment going. In my mind, it seems to have failed miserably, because they're talking about that I think 6 months to 12 months ago, and still nothing seems to have happened. But IDA is now actually delivering a capability which I think is going to have a rapid take-up for those people that want to share knowledge and learning and peer assist within a community environment. So I think the thing is, watch this space and see what things like in 6 months' time, and see how these communities are actually sort of picking up and taking off, and what benefits they might bring to delivering improved services, improved products, or just efficiency improvements. So communities, I think, is just one extra tool in the toolbox. I think it's actually going to be the primary tool in another 6 to 12 months' time.